Dr. Monica Musenero, Minister wa Science, Technology and Innovations, omwofisi y'omukulembeze w'eggwanga, yasiibire mu kitundu kya North Bukedi, omu district y'e Kibuku, Butebo, Amo ne Udaka. Ensonga yali muleetere yali ayizire kulambuula ku iyonyere abalimi b'emmwanyi abasisinkanibwa omu bitundu bino. Yasookaire mu district y'e Kibuku mu kitundu ky'e Nangaiza egyasisinkanira omugungumali akugukira mu kulima emmwanyi nga gimaliremu ebbanga nnene, yazwire omunangaiza naserengeta omu district y'e Utewu nalambuula omusiri ogwe bali kwaba okomamu emyanyi. Yazwire awo tiyalwirewo yagikwatiirewo naserengeta omwigombolola ly'e Kakolo mpola mpola nabita omu maduuka g'e Kakolo mpanu atuukire okufaamu y'abataane bamugenzi Omadi. Yatuukira awo abatwala efaamu eno y'emmwanyi bamwanirizire era ne bamulambuulya omusiri gw'emmwanyi ne bamukakasa nti eitaka lirya isunsa egy'omwanyi asobola okunyirira era n'okubalanga bala. Dr. Monica Musenero Masanza yazwire omuwutewu naserengeta nayikirira omu district y'e Udaka omu kitundu ky'e Mugiti egyagiri omulimi w'omwanyi ye nga gibairemu okuzwa mu mwaka gw'2013 ne bamukobera ebisabye byagiri omu mwanyi n'obuzibu bwe bakaali bali nabwo. Dr. Musenero tiyatambwire yenkani yabaire n'omugungumali Andreas ono nga malire ebbanga nnene ng'ali mu bizinensi y'emmwanyi era ensonga yamuleeteserye ayiza woneka ebitundu by'e Bukedi nti biine emmwanyi tomanya egyali bagikwaiteyo nga bantu bajumbirwe basobola okwatagana okunonerya abalimi akatale. Okusinziira okumupeeruuki ono Andreas omukugu omumwanyi yakobere nti yeewuunyire ino emmwanyi okubanga gikula kussa omu bitundu by'e Bukedi kuba ye amalire ebbanga nnene nga mayite nti emmwanyi gikula ginyirira gibala mu bitundu by'ensozi.
What I work on or specialize in is the whole value chain, from growing coffee to processing to export, value addition. But what I'm very passionate about is innovation. And so as part of this trip, I was invited by STI and Dr. Musenero to come and to see the famous Bukedi. And now that I'm here, I have to say I am really pleasantly surprised. Little did I know that a region like this has fertile soil, has committed farmers. I've seen it with my own eyes, and they are really pushing hard to innovate by growing coffee. Now, what has surprised me the most is that I was only expecting to see some Robusta coffee. What I've ended up seeing is also some Arabica coffees. This for me is really encouraging because typically we are always told that the Arabica coffees grow in the higher altitudes of Mount Elgon, the Ranzoris, and here we are at a low altitude, so how can an Arabica coffee tree survive? So to me that has been the most important thing I've seen, that it's a district that has the potential to grow both Arabica and Robusta. Now what excites me the most is actually the attitude and the commitment of the people. I have never seen, it's been for a long time for me to see a community come together with a very strong focus to introduce a crop that is not usual for them and to try and make a better livelihood. So my role here was to observe, to share my knowledge, to share my experience, and the ultimate goal is I would love to be able to, in the very near future, to buy coffee from this region, take it to Kampala, to value add it, to roast and to pack it, and to export it to the world like our partners that we are exporting in Serbia and to the rest of the world. And that to me is very encouraging. And now that I know where Bukedi is, I'll make sure I'll keep coming back and back to help the region grow for coffee.
Era nakoba n'okoba nti ekintu ekiba kikwaiteyo ye ndowooza yayambako abannabukedi kwongera mutindo okumwanyi amu n'okubafunira katale enza nabakuno obubaka bwawe abalimi b'emmwanyi nti omulimi b'emmwanyi yeeyena nga kaali kutandika alina okuba ne kibalo emmwanyi yeetaaganiko okugirima wagibisa otya wagitundira yayina era wagitunda esente imeka era nabakoba n'okubakoba nga batundula ensonga y'emmwanyi eno n'okwebingako waavu balina okukoleramu okusinga okola buli muntu bibye kubanga emubbanga mulyamu kiba kizibu ino kubamigirirya era ekiseera kituuka n'okutuuka nga mugungumayire nga buli muntu abatya.
For me, the advice is very simple always. I think first you always have to look at the data, right? You have to look at, what is the cost of producing coffee versus what is the market that I can sell coffee. It is very important that whatever you do, you understand the commercial numbers, the financial numbers of the cost before you just start to sell. Second is the strength is always in the community. If you do something just by yourself, you might succeed, you might fail. But if you are willing to work as a community, there's a bigger chance that you will grow together. And with the formation of the new development association, with the new center, the innovation hub that they've created in the district, I think this is the right step because you have a centralized innovation hub that is there to support everyone in the coffee value supply chain.
Omuperuki ono Andreas yeeyongeire onakoba nti yenga malire ebbanga omumwanyi atakayina okukobera balime b'emmwanyi amazima nti omwanyi obanga wakumukoma atwala ebbanga anene okumufunamu so nti omuntu abatandikira okulima emmwanyi ayina okubbanga mu maliriri nti alikwakumala emyaka 3 ena nga teekamu esente era nga suubira.
Yes, the reality is we have to be careful when somebody commits to plant coffee. If they start today, they will only get their first harvest maybe after 2 years, 3 years if they're lucky. The tree will mature after 4 years. So we are asking somebody to commit 3 to 4 years of their time and effort and energy, right, to plant a tree that if you have bad weather, it can spoil your harvest. If you have good weather, you can win. If the market is up, you win. If the market is down, you lose. So we owe it to farmers before they invest their time and energy to make sure they have all the information. That is what I mean by deceiving farmers. Let's give them all the data. This is the cost of Robusta, this is the cost of Arabica. This is how much yield you're going to get, this is your potential. This is how you can value add, this is how you cannot value add. So that they have all the information, so when they decide to do this, they are doing it with a higher chance of succeeding.
Olwaiyo Dr. Musenero eyatambwire n'omuperuki ono eyabaire ngalingirire ko mu kamera yakobere nti abaire atumawutumya abantu okuza mu ofisi ye bayize balambuleka abantu byakola naye ku lunu yatakire iyo nyere aize awonekiri ku ground yenu emwanyi eryetya nga tebamukobeire ukoberi era ye tuwa gyabaire kuyagyetere reconnaissance tour obango kiwulirye mu mulwaika nti yali ayizire kwegendereza kituufu eri ababalimi b'emmwanyi omu kitundu kya North Bukedi.
Touring Bukedi, I've called this a reconnaissance visit to see the status of production. This time I'm focusing on coffee production. Coffee is one of our strategic investments in Bukedi. We have been encouraging people to grow coffee. However, as we were preparing, we realized that there are many people who had already taken a step to grow coffee. As we see, this farmer was supported even by government. But the entire framework for supporting them, especially post-harvest handling and marketing, had not been put in place. But also, you notice that when you don't have those frameworks, then we produce in Bukedi, but what we are producing is not recorded as produced in Bukedi. So when it comes up to what GDP are you producing, we end up performing very poorly because even what we are producing is not recorded as being done in Bukedi. But also this is an early step to make sure that we have a comprehensive system to support these products. The extension system, we thank government through the Ministry of Agriculture now and the local government. They have been able to restore the extension workers. Now when we have the normal district extension workers, agriculture, plus those who were absorbed from UCDA, now back in the region, I think we have a good support system, and we'll be working. We have been working very closely with them, but we are going to make sure that if there is need for any retraining and also for research, because this is a new enterprise in this area, so we are going to be very data-based. So today I visited a number of farmers. This one is the most advanced because he has been producing coffee since 2013. Since 2013. Interestingly, he's producing Arabica. Now, Arabica has not been known to grow in these plains. So, as science, we are discovering that there are so many things we believed without facts. He's producing Arabica. It is doing quite well. We would need to do a little bit more research to support him, to make sure that he can have the maximum yield, but he has proved that it can do well. Most of the other places we are doing Robusta, but developing the value chain to make sure, as His Excellency the President has encouraged, the era when we are just selling the minimum raw material is over. So we want to develop the entire value chain. Much as when we begin, we'll be selling still the green bean, but the research to make it give us the best products. We want to make sure that we are doing that work together with the farmers. So today I wanted to come personally and understand what is on the ground. I was surprised to find that there is quite a lot of people who are growing coffee, but the marketing system is not there. The post-harvest management system is not there. And so we are going to pick this up. Our team from Bukedi Development Consortium is going to work with the local government to make sure that we streamline how these farmers, because even now they can benefit a lot more from what they are producing. Because when there is no marketing system, then the farmer is the one who makes a loss. Middlemen come and give them the minimum value. And so it is difficult for them to benefit from what they are producing.
Dr. Monica Musenero, era omukutu gwa Bukedi Times, gwamuwiirye ku nti watyanga Bakedi balimire emmwanyi mu bungi. Ekitongole kya Bodeko kisobola okubayambako ku mmwanyi egyo gyongyone gy'aba gizwira mu kitundu kya Bukedi. Era Dr. Musenero yayiriremu n'ogumu n'omwiwooyo n'omudoboozi ensenenkereri nti ekitongole kya Bodeko kikakati okwasaganya ensonga ya buli mmwanyi eyaba mu kitundu kya Bukedi.
The good thing is Bodeko is as a pilot to support acceleration of regional development, which the president is pushing. Bodeko is backed by government. They are backed by science, technology, and innovation, especially when it comes to value addition and the marketing. So we are going to consolidate these associations. I don't know if the other districts also already have associations. We are going to consolidate them, bring them together. The market for coffee is there. And that is why today I came with Great Lakes Coffee. They are exporters. They also do value addition. The reason why I came with them is, one, they are already in the market. But two, they are very good at research. Very, very good at research, especially in, you'll find that the coffee, this Arabica which is produced here, is different from the Arabica which comes from Bugisu. And so they can help us to characterize exactly the qualities of our coffee, and then we can make specialty coffees which give us better returns on our investment.
Eyazwire mugiti nanira nino kwabo muikiki narambuulya omugungumali Andreas ekitundu kyonkyona kyayika ekiddatiki nga basookeire gye bakomere emwanyi eizuuli olwo namulambulya ku nemwanyi egiri okuyika ekiddatiki egirwireku ebizimbe by'eddatiki olwo ebamalire batyama ne balonsyamu engeri y'okuyamba abalimi b'emwanyi bano. Nze mbaire kiri onkunwa bagwere tusisinkana olundi mukama bankuumire.
Types of Arabica. It has the one which is the washed from the pulping, and it is the Arabica that you just dry in the sun. Okay? And then this. So now you need to understand the mathematics. Yes. This one here, in this one small bag, 18,000. This is 250 grams. In Kampala, it sells for 22,000. Sorry, 20,000.